Hello everybody, I'm Jacob Habel, and today in this video I'm going to be interviewing Cliff Pawlak, who helps run course activities such as driver's ed here at Huntley. What should we do if we ever get into a car accident due to the snowy conditions?
If you ever get into an accident in general, first thing would be to pull over and make sure everybody's okay. Make sure all the passengers are okay, make sure everything is all right before we go anywhere else. Never take off. There'll be people you hear sometimes they panic, they get into an accident and they take off from the scene. That will only cause more trouble. So make sure everybody's okay and then call 911, get a police officer on the scene, and then if you don't know what to do, the police and the emergency medical people, they'll take it from there and they'll kind of talk you through everything.
What driving gear do you prefer when driving in the snow?
I prefer just the regular drive gear in my own personal vehicle. It's just the small SUV. If you ever do get stuck in the snow though, you can use a lower gear to get a little bit more traction, okay. Which can help out going up a hill, down a hill.
Do you also prefer four-wheel drive in snowy conditions? If so, how should we use four-wheel drive on icy roads?
So if you do have a four-wheel drive vehicle, I would definitely use it in the snow. The only thing that in my personal experience that I've learned is your turning radius isn't quite the same. So when you turn the wheel and it goes all the way to the edge, it doesn't quite get there. So you lose a little bit of that, but it definitely helps in the snow. You don't get stuck. I had a four-wheel drive car and I would never get stuck. So it was really nice to have.
And then, do heavier cars drive better in the snow?
Yes, from my experience they do. Bigger, heavier vehicles are a little bit better in the snow just because the weight presses down in the snow and you get a little bit better traction.
How do we drive up or down an icy hill safely?
So that's kind of a tricky one, but up or down the hill, I would just have to go pretty slowly, especially going down the hill. I tell kids in the last several weeks with behind the wheel, the best advice you can give to a beginning driver is you just have to go slower.
Thank you, Mr. Pawlak, for coming to interview. Wish we could do a handshake, but COVID. But
Yep.
All right, and thank you all for watching. Back to you, Ty.